Hello everybody and welcome to PGR BRUZDA. This is a Polish map and it's actually in the mod contest. I have been debating whether or not to actually do this as a Let's Play series, but I just did have a little bit of a quick tour in my own time on here, and to be honest, I think I'm going to find it very hard to resist not doing a Let's Play series on this map. It's got to be one of the top 3 most detailed maps within the contest. It's just immense, honestly, it is immense. It's just so detailed. I don't really know what to say about it because it's just detailed. I'm going to show you it. I'm going to do a map tour today, and you're going to be able to make a decision for yourself, hopefully. But yes, basically, just to sort of give you an idea, it is a Polish map, and it's a large map. It has lots of machinery. You start off with lots of machinery, very modern. I think there would be some much older machinery too, which we'll try and incorporate into the series at some point. But yes, we'll be starting off with what we've got for the time being, because there is a lot of stuff. In fact, I think we even start off with 2 combine harvesters, which seems a bit extreme, but when you see the scale of this map, I think it would make sense. Yeah, there's one over there too. Yeah, loads and loads of machinery. Let me just show you this first of all. If I go into the garage, might give you a better idea. So yeah, loads of tractors. Got Manitou, 2 combines, lots of trailers, cultivators, ploughs, seeders, sprayer, feed mixer, a weight, and all of the, well, 2 attachments for the telehandler there. So yes, you do start off with hundreds of thousands of euro. I'm guessing it's euro. Is it euros? Euros worth. Well, there isn't really a huge range of options when it comes to the currency in this game. In fact, I think it is just between 3 euros, dollars, and pounds. It is. So we'll do euros. Yeah, I will begin the map tour. So let me just make sure the volume is good, 30%, and let's begin. So I probably should just show you this mini-map first as well. In fact, it's better to show you it on this page when there's no backing. So yeah, no doubt you've already been looking at it while I was just blabbering on there, but yeah, if I just zoom in, just look at the detail. You can see all the different buildings, lots of forests and stuff. Looks like this is the main town or village. And every field has such a unique and, I suppose, bizarre shape. Love it. I am not a huge fan at all of square fields. I can appreciate why some maps do have square fields. It makes workers work much better. It also makes contracting much easier to incorporate. In fact, I don't think this map even has contracting because we actually do start off with everything. We have every field. I didn't do this. This was not a cheat. We just start off as standard with all fields. Some people are going to like it, some people are going to hate it. It's a personal preference kind of a thing. So, without any further ado, let's begin. Now, I already know this map is going to be almost impossible to cover within one video. It's just so huge, it's such a maze, and there is so much detail. So what I'm going to do is just take the obvious routes. I'll look down all of the turnings which I see. I mean, it's fairly self-explanatory anyway. I don't have to keep mentioning stuff. You can see for yourself. I'll try and stay out of cab view as much as possible so you can fully appreciate it. Bit of mud there. But yeah, I'll point out a few things. Like, there's a building. Here is a dirt track. Obviously nothing as stupid as that. So yes, here is the cow farm. I'll keep bringing the minimap up for you in full screen. Very sloppy around here. There is quite a bit of mud about. We should go through some mud in a second. There we go. It actually pulls the speed of the tractor back, the mud mod, which is nice. Yes, actually, wow, that's quite deep. Whoa, almost getting stuck there. Yes, I was about to say, the yard isn't just totally flat. Where the mud is, you actually sink in. So that must have been pretty hard to do. Anyway, yes, we have just touched on the cow farm, and we have discovered it's muddy. We must go and find some more details about this farm. So I believe there is only one farm here. I think it is just one huge farm. That seems to be the way that's working. I won't keep driving in reverse, that's going to become very annoying. let's go and try and join a road down here. So I'm going to be doing some of this at some great speed, just so we can see everything within this reasonably length video. Lots of grass fields about, so we can do our baling, silaging, whatever. Hoping to do everything here. And the fields sort of blend in. They really do blend in quite well. So there's field 15. The reason why I think they blend in so well is because the trees are in the middle of the fields. So lots of like little villages, even hamlets I suppose. Lots and lots of them. So I think from here maybe we should go left. So difficult to choose the best place to go to. So field 25, which is the oilseed rape field, the yellow field, on our right hand side, if I'm not mistaken, is the biggest field on the map. And as you can see, it goes over the ridge there and onto the horizon. It disappears. That's how big it is. Having said that though, field 17, field 11, they're all huge too. So there are a lot of decently sized fields. Medium fields, small fields, and huge fields. We have everything. The entire range. I'm just going to race to the end of it. I think it's a dead end, but I just want to make sure. Just in case I'm missing something like a forest. I can see water around here actually. Okay, I'm missing something, you know. Mud? Wow. On the minimap it looked like there was nothing down here. How mistaken I was. I think this must be the end. Yes, this is the end, so we won't go any further. We will no doubt hit an invisible barrier if we do. But we found a pond just down there. Oh, and this is still field 25 by the way. Yep, just spreading on as it does. It appears we can even go to the base of the wind turbine. There is a track to it. And yeah, it's just sort of encroaching into the field a bit. Can you go inside it though? No. I would say not. I think that might be even the placeable one, which is just here as standard. I'm not sure. But we've got a nice green bottom to it, like a nice blend there to make it blend in with the countryside. Instead of just a totally white one. Right. So, ooh, yes. If we're going to do this as a series, I must make sure that the withering is switched off. This is a very good opportunity to actually do that. If I don't, I'm bound to forget. So I think we've seen this part of the map. We will continue, we'll turn right at the end of here, we'll continue round, and then I think we'll probably go back to where we came. I think there is a pig farm, we'll go there, then we'll go north, and then go northeast. So from here, we'll go right. I think they drive on the right hand side of the road. I'm not too familiar with Poland to be honest, so you'll have to excuse me. I may have even pronounced the name of the map wrong, I am not entirely sure. But despite it being a single carriageway road, it is still fairly narrow. So if there was traffic, it doesn't appear to be any traffic. I've got it switched on, I think, as default. But if there was traffic, then it would feel quite tight. I think taking a big combine down here could be a bit of a challenge. So maybe that is why the map maker has decided to keep it off. I will just confirm this. Traffic is on and there is nothing, so yes, it appears that's just the way it's supposed to be. But I'm sure you are taking in all of the beautiful views around here, many fields. I think the general idea is most of the fields are in their early or mid growth stages. So it's not like they're all ready and it's just you got a handful straight away. They are going to appear ready to harvest at different stages. In fact, I would say putting the growth rate to slow is going to be a very good thing to do, because we do not want to get lumbered with every single field wanted to be harvested. We don't have time for it, and also we would like to fertilise as well. I may even consider turning off growth completely at this early stage, but we will see. So I have no idea where I'm going to, but I feel to be getting lost. This is so typical of me. Right, okay, so it seems like this track actually goes north towards a lot of our, I think they're sell points, I think they are, which means maybe we're going to do the map tour the other way around. It may well work out better. But doing it this way is actually only going to cover the outskirts of the map. It's not actually going to cover the centre of it, so we're going to have to go into the centre as well. Just talking about these mud holes as well, I wonder if there are any areas which are so deep that if you drove into them you actually would get completely stuck. It would be interesting if there is an area like that. My hopes are high. It seems like the creator has wanted to incorporate the mud in quite a fun way, but we will see. Okay, I have come to a dead end. This track appears to only go to field number 17. So we're going to have to go... I'm going to stick with my original idea. But you have seen field 17. It was worth the drive. The trees are done in a beautiful way as well. Got a whole mixture of different trees in there, including some dead trees. Not quite so beautiful, but it does add diversity. We also mustn't ignore the fact that there is a train line running through here. I'll try and keep the camera fairly low too, so you can see the landscape at a better angle. Right, so we are back to pretty much where we started. We're heading up to the sheep farm, and I don't really know what to expect. The cow farm was nice, it was very big, great place to store your machinery as well. But the sheep farm, let's just see, is it kitted up just for doing work with the sheep, or is it sort of catering to storing vehicles as well? Let us see. So, actually, is that a sell point for silage? I think it is. We actually have loads of silage pits here. Many bunkers. So my guess is the sheep are actually around here. The issue is, we don't have any. So it's going to make it very hard to actually see them. If we had some, then it would be very clear. Now obviously we're going to be transferring all the data from the previous map, so we will be able to have them all. This is just, I've basically just started, so no data has been transferred just yet. Fertilizer is over there, along with some storage sheds. So yeah, there is some storage for us, which is going to be very useful. And oh, that's where the wool pallets spawn, just there. So I mustn't forget, but it will be pretty obvious because the pallet will spawn. You can't really miss it. And yes, this is the place, well, it appears to be the place where we sell the fermented silage. Oh yes, there we go. So there's the processors, there's digesters, there are the pits. Very nicely set up. We could sell the silage via a conveyor belt if we wanted to, but honestly I have no idea how I'm going to be doing it just yet. But without a doubt we'll be doing a silage harvest. We do a silage harvest on every Let's Play because it's just so popular. So, we have now seen that yard. We can progress, we can go northwest basically. Because I know there's no traffic coming, we'd have to look, but we probably should do anyway, just out of habit. So BRUZDA, is that the correct pronunciation, or is it more like BRUZDA? I'm not too sure. I think it's BRUZDA. The pigs are up here. It actually goes off, it forks off here, so I think, yeah, we'll cover the side first before we go to the pigs. Now that goes back to the BGA, we could have actually gone out there. It appears to go into another, like a hamlet. There is something back here anyway, yeah, loads of houses and stuff. Little farms, I suppose. Don't know how far back all of this goes. I think there's more fields behind it. Oh no, we have hit the invisible wall. Didn't want to do that. I didn't realise it was going to come across us so quickly, but it did do. So let's just go back the way we came. We'll turn left, and we will explore the pig farm. The pig farm being over here. So I'm guessing it's going to be very similar to the sheep farm. I think it will be set up the same way. It would make sense. Obviously it would be lacking the BGA. Oh, wow, I was not expecting to have a gate. So how do we open this gate? You hold the left mouse button. That's nice. Except I almost crashed through it. Yep, looking very similar. Storage. Lots of bits and bobs around the yard. The pig sheds are here. If only we had the pigs, which we will have. But yeah, basically a pig farm. Nothing more really to say. But one thing you can't say is that we don't have enough crops. Every field appears to have crops in it. They're all ours. We are free to just go and do whatever we want. It's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it. So, there you go. We have explored the pig farm. Nice overview of it. So where do we go to after this? This is where it gets a bit more challenging, because it does get busier. Things get busy. By the way, when it does that little pause, it's autosave, if you're new to my videos. Basically so that if I'm doing a full-on Let's Play and I'm in the middle of a very important job, if I for some reason have a system failure, everything's saved. Power cuts are not an issue though. I do have an uninterruptible power supply, so it will give me time to save and then close the computer down safely if it's a long power cut, but you can't really predict game crashes, so that's why I go to autosave. Here is the shop. The store, the vehicle store. This is where, if you buy a vehicle or a tool or something, I believe this is where it will spawn. It would make sense. So there we go. Opposite the lake. Very nice. We're going to have to go and take a look at that lake. The lake is accessible through a load of trees. And I don't know if there's any mud down there. We could get stuck. I just have no idea if mud has been put into there. We'll drive through. I doubt it, to be honest. I don't think there would have been. I did look at the minimap and I couldn't see like a track which goes to this. It's totally wild. Yeah, we're fine. So. Oh, look at this. Wow. Very nice. Let's go for a dip. Oh no, we better not do that. It doesn't look good. But yes, it is. That is just so well done. Very nice indeed. We'll continue our tour. We'll stop looking at the nature. So no doubt you can tell, just by looking out of the window here, that things are getting busier. We've got loads and loads of buildings, all of which are important to us. Oh, look at that. Already some bales in the field. Is that not one of our fields then? No. So that must be a neighbouring farm. We can't actually farm that land, it's just there for display, but doesn't it look good? Very nice indeed. And there's plenty of stacks around here too. All the neighbouring farm. So you can see for miles, but actually the edge of the map is pretty much where that stack is. You can see way onto the horizon. What's this question mark here? Is it bale sell point? Yes it is. So you take your bales to there and they will sell. Now there are a lot of sell triggers for what appears to be animals through here. So I think, because there's 3, you take your different animals to different places. Clearly they are sheep, they are pigs, and well, cows must be somewhere too. I think they're on the right hand side, I could just overlook them. But yeah, 3 animal sell points for your different types of animals. I think that must be the first time I've ever seen that done. in 17. Usually they're just all incorporated into the one trigger. So we've got some cows here as well, and some mud. What is it? All the cows have mud around them. Interesting. Just there. So yes, the straw sell point is called the barn. We will continue on, and well, you can see the spinnery and PGR Krasna. I don't know what that is currently, but it's in there. Somewhere in here. Ah, it appears to be a grain sell point. So all of the common grains, I'll be including the oilseed rape, soybeans, that kind of thing. Yes, as you can see there it is. Everything corn, soybeans, sunflowers, canola, barley and wheat. All comes to here. Put the minimap open again. And there, somewhere on the right hand side, yes, the question mark over there is where your wool goes. That is the spinnery. Pedestrians! Lots of pedestrians. Lots of roads. So if we just motor on through here, we'll get to the next sell point. And then we've got loads of sell points again after that. I think they must all be very similar. I think they must all be for grain or something. But there's just obviously a wide variety of different sell points. Many buildings, many fields. It really is a packed map. And the first time I played it, did have a little bit of a laggy moment, but then it's totally cleared and it seems to be very smooth now. And I am of course recording with Fraps, which is a very CPU intensive piece of software. So I don't think it would be that hard to run. Obviously a low spec PC, I don't think so. But anything half decent should be able to run it pretty well. So here we are, the new place, where all of the sell points appear to be. Well, most of them. There are some carriages in over there, trucks in for the trains. And over here. Many sell points. Let me just show you on the minimap. So yeah, that is one in there. We've got several in here. 2 in here, I think. Is this the wood? Yep, so that's sell point for wood. Usually where you've got the wood sell point, you've got the wood chip sell point, which is obviously there because you can see the pile. Sell point for wood chips. Yep. And there is another one. If I just continue down here, more water on the left there. I am losing it. Oh, is it the sell point for the root crops? I think it is. They have been separated individually. Yes. So we've got potatoes and, well, it appears to be wheat or barley, but yes, potatoes. So, what's this place called? I won't try and pronounce it. But it is the place where you can sell your potatoes, your wheat and your barley, wheat and barley, but not your other stuff. So obviously they're very specific about what they want to accept, which makes it more interesting. It means you have to actually look on the list and see where your crop which you're selling will actually be sold. You don't just think, oh, this one's got the best price, let's just go there. And finally, we have another sell point just down the road. And off the top of my head, I would guess that it is for everything. Grains, most likely. Whoa, is it actually down there? I'm going too fast. But it's pretty obvious that it is, because you can see all the silos through there. Yep. So there are the pits, or at least, is that a weighing station? And then the pits must be through here, I suppose. Yes. That is where you tip it. So the place is this one here. It accepts everything, but not canola, not potatoes, sugar beet, dung, that kind of thing. It wouldn't accept dung. But yeah, they seem to be focusing more on, well, I suppose random things, just not canola. They are not interested in canola. So that is actually bringing it very close to the end of the tour. Now, please do post down below what you think of this map. I'm not going to force it into your head as to what you should think. You can have your own opinion. So that is bringing a close to the video. I'm going to leave it here, and I'm hoping to continue this in the next episode, or the first episode it will be, where we can get started. Now, if I do decide that I'm not going to do this map for whatever reason, then I'll obviously let you know. But as far as I can say at the moment, at the time of recording this video, it seems to be a perfect Let's Play map. So until next time, thank you for watching, and see you again very soon. Bye for now.